is like a list is provided, right? On the uh, in the AutoCAD screen itself, you will be having that kind of symbols created, right? Already
Yes,
symbols are created, and you are placing from taking from that place to here, right?
yes,
And
sir.
along with that, so the line number or wall numbers or equipment numbers, how you are providing it on the screen, like
Like
you are
text,
creating a label,
the texting,
simple text, right?
simple text, sir, not labeling.
Okay, okay, okay. So it's a simple text, right? So and so that's the limitation of AutoCAD.
Yes.
Okay, you can draft PNID. You can draft any kind of drawing into the PNID into the AutoCAD because it is nothing but simple pen and paper. A blank paper is there. You will be having pen. You just draft anything. But that is only, I can say, it is only useful for the drafting purpose. Okay, but Smart PNID software is not only related to drafting. Okay, it is related to data as well. So one question I have asked about the labels. So you said simple text you are adding, right? But let's say if I say you don't need to add those text in a simple way. It's an intelligent text. So whenever you need the information of those text in some Excel format, you can easily fetch from the PNID, Smart PNID software. Second thing is, so it is related to data. Okay, so uh, drafting part may be pretty much similar to what you are drafting in AutoCAD in Smart PNID. But Smart PNID is a software where it is designed based on the industry standards. So when you draft, let's say one simple example, if I give how you are connecting equipment and pipe, how you are connecting equipment and pipe when you are drafting in AutoCAD. Can you tell me? There is a equipment and there is a pipe. And if you want to connect both the things, how you will connect?
Like I can connect like middle of equipment, but there will be no nozzle and all, sir. We are not giving nozzle.
Right, right. So here, that's the good thing. That's the basic difference. In AutoCAD, you are not giving and it is not highlighting you any error, right? That nozzle is not there, wall is not there, wall is not connected properly. No such information is given. No such error highlighted in AutoCAD. But in Smart P&ID software, when you are working, all these error will be highlighted in upfrontly whenever you are drafting. So if you have not provided nozzle, it will throw a message that, or what it will do, it will not allow you to connect. Okay, it will not allow you to connect equipment and pipe. Some error message will show. That's how that's how we can say it is based on the industry standards. So it's a basic standard, basic thing, that to connect the equipment and pipe you should have nozzle. Okay, so in AutoCAD, definitely it will not throw any message, it will allow you. Here it will throw a message. Okay, so until and unless you are clearing out that, you are not clearing out that message, you can, I can say, uh, you are not done with the proper drafting in Smart PNID. Okay, so that is one of the basic difference from AutoCAD to Smart PNID, and that's why it is called Smart. Okay, likewise, I told you about the data. So this software is not related to design only, but it is also dealing with the data. Okay, so data means whatever simple text you are adding in AutoCAD till now while drafting a PNID. Okay, here also you are going to add the same thing but in a different way, and that will be intelligent in terms of like whenever you want those information in Excel, you can easily fetch it.
Sir, your voice is
Yeah, what is happening?
sir, your voice is bearing, sir. It's not visible clearly. Can you come again?
Okay, so that's the basic difference about equipment not connected to the pipe run along with the nozzle. So that we have taken care. Now the next thing is, this software, as I told you, it is not only related to the design, but it is also dealing with the data also. So when you are adding those simple text, okay, when you are adding those simple text in the uh, AutoCAD, okay, but here in Smart P&ID also you are going to add those text in a different way, okay, and those information you will be getting in Excel format. Okay, so it's like an intelligent software where you will be getting all those information in an intelligent way. Okay, so that is also one of the difference, and this is the reason why this software name is starting with the smart. Okay, Smart P&ID. It is not the simple designing software, but it is also dealing with the data. So one difference we have seen is about design and data. Another thing what we have seen is uh, the connectivity. It is based on the industry standard. Okay. So why I am just connecting it with the AutoCAD, because you are already working in the AutoCAD software. Okay. It will be easy for you to understand. So if you compare while you are going through this training, it will be very much easy for you to understand also. Okay. Because it will give you the proper understanding is like how or what kind of limitations are there in AutoCAD, and what is the advancement into the Smart P&ID software, and why this Smart P&ID software is in the market with almost all major oil and gas industry. Okay, they are actually using this software. So as I told you, this software is not only related to design but data also. So nowadays if you see, information is the main source of income, or it is the main requirement. Information security as well. So if you see, uh, so currently you have started working in, but the organizations who are working with this software, they are into this software for almost last 15 years. Okay, more than 15 years or more than 20 years. Okay, so this software is actually saving or managing your data since last 20 years. So just imagine, if you want some information about how many pumps are there, how many equipments are there, how many instruments are there into the plant, that information you can get in a fraction of second, not even minutes. You can get all those information. Okay, so for
Okay, sir.
maintenance purpose, for the expansion of the plant, maintenance of a plant, or creation of, or like the any new plant if you want to create, okay, or to build, all this information will be useful. That will be the base for you. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so that is also the uh, basic difference between other designing software and the Smart P&D. So along with the AutoCAD, there are other designing softwares in the market like MicroStation, okay, Smart Sketch, then Comos P&ID. Okay, likewise there are many other softwares which will help you to draw P&ID, but this is the software which will give you maximum output, which basically engineering team requires. As I told, like for maintenance, for daily routine activity, for expansion, for creation of new plant, for building a new plant, any kind of information. Okay, and also, so that is the data, and designing also you can do based on the industry standards, not like anything you can draw. Okay, so
Okay.
that is the difference. Okay, so that is one thing. Then about the features of this software, so it is a rule based software. Okay, rule driven. Some rules are already set. So you might have worked in Excel sheet. So in Excel sheet when we worked, and if you want to if you want some information regarding duplicate data, so you see, you select that cell and go to data, highlight duplicate cells. Like that, some rules are already there in the Excel. You just need to click on it and it will highlight with the pink color duplicate information. Same way, in this software also, already rules are set. Okay, rules are set as per the industry standards, and whatever drafting you are doing on the software, also whatever information you are adding on the objects will be based on these rules. Okay, so when we will do the actual drafting, I will tell you that how these rules are set, how you can do the drafting, how you can fetch the data, how you can add the data. Okay, how you can do the drafting as per the industry standard, or what kind of errors it is throwing out when you are not drafting as per the industry standards. Okay, so it is because of the rules already set on the software. Okay, so that is one of the feature of this software. Okay, so when you will work, when we will do the drafting and all, you will come to know. And good part is you have already drafted PNID, right? So you are already aware like what are the objects we are adding and all
Yeah.
those things. Okay, so that is one thing. So I just wanted to ask, like, so uh, when you draft from AutoCAD, symbols are already created, right? But is it categorized like these are equipments, these are instruments, uh, these are pipes, or these are piping components? Simply you will be getting graphics only, right, in the AutoCAD.
Yes, sir. Not categories, sir. We can in pipe we can use anything like we want
Anything,
to
right?
anything
Right.
like
Yeah. So here it is not like that. Okay. So when I say it is as per the industry standard, so here it will not be like this. Okay. Here it will be just a minute. Okay. So here it will not be like this. So here there are categories. Okay.
okay, sir.
Always there are categories like, so equipment, instrument, pipe run, piping component. These are the objects, major objects of the piping and instrumentation diagram. You are already aware. Okay, so just one terminology you need to take care is pipe run. You are not going to say pipe or pipeline. You are going to say pipe run. Okay, so this word we are going to use throughout our training. So it's like pipe run, not pipeline. Okay,
Okay.
so there are equipments, there are instruments, there are pipe run, piping component. All those are categorized. So you cannot use same wall for instrument and same wall for piping component, because there are different kind of walls, right? Instrumentation also contains walls, and pipe also contains wall piping component.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
so here specifically you need to choose walls from the respective categories.
Basically, we have to choose for instrumentation means we can choose a particular wall for instrumentation.
Yes, for instrument, so you need to go into instrumentation category and you need to select the walls.
Okay, okay, understood.
Okay, so you see that's how it is I can say intelligent, or it is smart. Okay, that it is providing you the proper category to select the objects and draft into this PNID. Okay, so these
Okay.
these these are the main differences which you can easily differentiate between AutoCAD and Smart PNID, so that it will be easy for you to remember also, like what are the features of this software. Okay, so what we discussed till now, like um, what you are currently working on and what exactly this Smart PNID software is, and we are currently talking about the features of Smart PNID. Okay, and we are taking the base of difference of AutoCAD and Smart PNID because you are already working on AutoCAD.
Yes.
Okay, so these are the differences. Along with that, there are many other additional facilities or functionalities available in the software for drafting. Okay, which we will cover up during our actual training.
Okay.
Okay, so that is one thing. Another thing is, um, let us go little bit let us go little bit backward back end side, like what is who which one is the originator company of this software. Okay, so Intergraph. Okay, Intergraph has initially created this software. Okay, Intergraph was the company who has created this software. So this software is not only regarding this P&ID. Okay, in the market, this is for process discipline, P&ID software. But for electrical, there is another software called Smart Electrical. For instrumentation, there is another software called Smart Instrumentation. For 3D, there is another software called Smart 3D. Okay. Likewise, there are other smart softwares also based on the disciplines. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
that much software also you should be aware. Like it is not only Smart P&ID, but there is a separate software called Smart Electrical. There is a separate software called Smart Instrumentation. Those are for different respective disciplines. And this P&ID is basically for, I can say, for process, because process team is whole and sole responsible for P&ID. Okay. Do you know technically how this P&ID is basically made by putting input? What is the workflow of P&ID? Do you have any idea of it?
Your voice is breaking. One second, sir.
Like technically, how the engineers create the P&ID? Okay, okay. So I'll tell you. Uh, Before creation of P&ID, we create process flow diagram. We call it PFD. You might have heard process flow diagram.
Yeah.
It is nothing but the simple block diagram. Okay, it is nothing but the simple block diagram from process A to D. Okay, so when, let's say, uh, uh, you want to produce one sanitizer, right? You want to build one sanitizer plant. So initially, process engineer create one process flow diagram. Like there will be a raw material input from A side, and there will be some process in between in 2 3 steps, and output will be your sanitizer. Okay, that's how the simple diagram they will draw, a process flow diagram, and they will share this information with piping team and with the instrumentation team. Okay, piping team already aware, instrumentation team is also aware, like what all are the what all are the processes, and what will be the, it is the input raw material and what will be the output. Based on that piping will give the information, like here we will add this length, this much length pipe run, then there will be a expander, here it will be this wall, like that. And instrumentation will also give the information to the process team, like we will use these many instruments for measuring purpose, we will use this many instrumentation wall, right?
With exact
So
data, sir. With
exact data,
okay.
exact data, like these many walls are needed, these many other instruments are needed. Same for piping, same for instrumentation.
Instrumentation.
So yeah, once they are ready with this, they will share this input to the
Process team.
process engineer. Okay, process team. So now process team, what they will do, they will also analyze based on the input given and output requirement. They will combine this and they will create one piping and instrumentation diagram. Okay, they will create one piping and instrumentation diagram in which they will include piping information and instrumentation information. And of course, mechanical team also comes into picture because there are equipment as well.
One
Okay,
second, sir.
it
Voice
is
is
like
breaking.
parallel mechanical team. Yeah. So parallelly, okay. Now audible.
No available, sir.
Yeah. So uh, piping and instrumentation team, based on their input, process team will create piping and instrumentation diagram. Parallelly, mechanical team is also involved because to create piping and instrumentation diagram, of course big equipments are also necessary, because equipment is the place where all the process will takes place. So mechanical team will also be parallelly working with the process engineer, who will provide the input for equipment. Okay, So like
Okay.
mechanical, piping, and instrumentation team combinedly together give all the input to the process engineers, and process team will create the PNID. Okay, by taking the input from them. Okay, and that's how one PNID will be generated. Now it is a bigger plant. Okay, there is a big plant. So if you see the Reliance refinery, also it is a very big refinery. So you cannot add each and every object or the whole plant into one drawing. So they divide into multiple drawings, right? So that's why number of drawings will be there in the plant. Okay, so multiple PNIDs are because of the size of the plant. Okay,
Okay.
so that is one thing. Okay, now this is how the piping and instrumentation diagram is basically generated. Okay, as well as number of PNIDs are basically divided because of the plant size. Okay, now as I told, the origin company is Intergraph. So Intergraph has created this software, and I also told they have also not only created the software for PNID, they also created for electrical discipline, they also created for instrumentation discipline, for construction, for 3D, for piping it is Smart 3D, for material also it is like Smart Material. Likewise, there are many software. But recently, 5 to 7 years back, Hexagon has take over the company of Intergraph. Okay, Hexagon. So currently, owner of this product is Hexagon. Currently, owner of this product is Hexagon. So whenever someone is asking you, smart tools are which company is currently owning, so you can say originally it was introduced by the Intergraph, but currently it is taken over by the Hexagon. So all are Hexagon products.
Okay.
Okay, Hexagon tools. Okay, so this is what you can discuss. I mean, if you have any technical discussion with managers or during the interview as well. Okay,
Okay.
so that is one thing. Another thing is uh, basically this is a software. So you have already worked on AutoCAD, but we have also worked on
Hello. Hello.
this is like AutoCAD, you need a license for okay. So Hexagon company will provide you the license to run the software. Okay. So license name is Smartplant License Manager and Intergraph Smart Licensing. Okay.
Okay.
This is just for your knowledge. Okay. This is
Okay.
just for your knowledge for designing training. Again, no one is going to ask you, but it is good to know the background of the software.
Okay.
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 So that is one thing. So it's like uh, Smart Plant License Manager or Intergraph Smart Licensing. It is like IT related stuff. Okay. So to run the software, you need a license. So what is the license name and how how the license will be configured so that you can work on the software. Okay. So just imagine like so whenever any company is working on the software, they need a license. Okay, they need a license. Okay, so currently you are actually working in a uh, uh, you have taken the course currently. So this is not the license version you have installed on your machine. It is a crack version. Okay, so
Okay.
this will not be valid when you will actually work in the company. When actual project works, they need a license software. It is a
Okay.
legal requirement. Okay, it is a legal requirement from the client. So that is how the license is needs to be taken care. Another thing is the next thing is the version of Smart P&ID. Okay, the versions of Smart P&ID. So uh, just like iPhone, every year they are launching iPhone 13, 15, 15 Pro, 16, 16 Pro. Currently, I guess 16 Pro they are going to launch. So what is that? I mean, so
They are
what they are doing actually?
upgrading the
Yeah,
software.
They are updating the software. They are like maybe sometimes physically also they are increasing the size of that screen, or they are making it little bit thin. Earlier it was thick, now it is thin. Now iPhones are thin, right? So uh, some kind of additional features they are updating in each and every version, whether it is 15, 15 Pro, 16, 16 Pro, right? Same way for this software also, Hexagon is launching versions after almost every 2 years. So currently in the market, the version is version 11. Okay, currently in the market, version is version 11. That is the latest version. Previously, so this version 11 launched almost in February 2022. Previous to that, the version was version 10. Previous to that, prior to that, the version was 2019. आया मैं आता हूँ. Previously, the version was हाँ है. Just a minute. अरे great, thanks. So previously it was version 10. Okay, and prior to that, the version was 20. Okay, and also before that it was version 2014 R1.
Okay.
So just giving the information about the different versions of the software. Uh, Most of the organizations are on 2014 R1 version currently. I mean, uh, because it was a stable version, and all the companies were having less difficulties to work on the software. Okay, it was very much stable version, so the features or the functionality or the behavior of the software version was very good 2014 R1. But as I said, that 2014 R1 version was launched by Intergraph. Okay, that was launched by Intergraph. But when Hexagon took over the company, they updated something in the backend of the software, and uh, they created new version called 2019. Then they launched version 10, and recently version 11 is in the market. But the previous versions are also currently in a working phase, because to go from one version to another version, you need to upgrade all your plants. Okay, just like when you take a new phone, so you are transferring the data from old phone to new phone. Okay, same way, any new version is launched, and if your company needs to accept that version, you need to transfer all your data from older version to newer version. But it is not a straightforward thing, it is not a copy paste thing. Okay, there are many aspects you need to take care. So that's why not all the company is currently on the latest version. Some are using 2019, some are using version 10, some are using version 11, some are even currently on 2014 R1. That's how old version they are working. Okay, but it is like their company's choice. Okay, so based on the version, different licenses are there. Okay, so that's okay. I mean, that is a separate thing. But just providing you the information, because in if you are giving an interview, then this may be one of the question, like in which version you are working currently. Okay, so this
Okay.
question may ask, so you need to tell on which version you have worked. Okay, so that is one thing. So now we have gone through about uh, origin company, Hexagon, current owner company, then licensing, then version. Okay, now we will go through. So this version is nothing but, like just I told you, like some additional features. So user interface is same, like iPhone 15 and 15 Pro. The camera functionality, the usage, all these will be same, right? I mean, some
Yes.
advanced features will be there. Same way here in this software. The way you are drafting in 2014 R1, same way you can draft over here. It's like one or two features will be in advanced condition. Some additional features they have given. Okay. So just one example, if I give, that also we will see. Previously, as I told you, right, this software is basically used to fetch the information as well, like any kind of data. So previously it was like you need to select that information, you need to select copy, and then you need to open a separate Excel sheet in your machine, and then you need to paste that information. Okay. That's how the long process was. But now in the latest two versions, the facility they have provided is in the software itself, they are giving that Excel button. So when you click on it, that report will be generated automatically. That information will be fetched automatically. So you don't need to select that information, also do the copy. Also, you no need to open the blank Excel in your machine, and you no need to do the pasting. By just one click, you can easily fetch that information. So four steps removed, and automatically in the software itself, you can fetch that information. So this is one of the example how they are, additionally giving the features.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So that is, it is very much easy, I mean.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is one thing. Another thing is the database. Now this is a software, and not only deals with data but design also and data also. Just like in your camera, in your mobile, not camera, in your mobile, when you capture the image, you need that RAM, right? Like 128 GB, 256 GB.
Yes,
Only
sir.
then you can click the
Good, sir.
photos, and those photos will be stored, right? Same way, this is a software, and you are providing information, you are drafting something. So it also needs some kind of storage.
Yes.
Okay. So that storage part is called database. The database type is Oracle and SQL. Okay.
What, sir?
Oracle and SQL. Okay. These
Okay.
are two databases. It's like when you, before you start the project, working on the project, uh, the whole project setup will be done. So in your machine also, when they already installed, right? Smart P&ID is installed in your machine, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in your machine also, as it is installed. So what is it like? The IT person from the Multisoft system, they have installed the software, they have configured the license, and they have created a plant for you to work. Okay. So as per the industry standard, whatever is available on the in the industry actual plant, like plant name, what are the number of areas, what are the number of units, and under unit there will be multiple drawings. Same way same way you will be having those information in the software also. In AutoCAD, you might have seen, just open the AutoCAD, open one drawing from the plus sign, and you can draft, right? And every
Yes.
time you need to save it, right? No, it is not like this here. The As per the industry standard, whatever the plant name is there, whatever area name, what are the unit names under the area, and also under the unit, what are the drawings structured in that. This is how the plant structure you need to create in this software. Okay. And that software in this software you need to actually give this information, and then you can start working on the drafting of P&ID. Okay. So you see the difference now. In the AutoCAD, you can simply open and you can start drafting, but no, it is not like here in Smart P&ID. You need to do the whole bunch of setup first, plant structure and all, and then you can start working on it. So when you do the setup, the database will help you to create that space. Okay. So when IT team is creating this setup, they will also create a space in with the help of this database. Okay. And whatever you will draft in the PNID, or whatever information you are adding while drafting, that those information and that design will be saved, will be stored in that database. Either it is Oracle or SQL. Okay. So this is IT
Okay.
related stuff.
Okay.
Database part, licensing part, IT related. But you should aware, if you are working on a software, you should know at least this basic information. Okay, it will highlight you in a different way in front of the management. Okay, so that is the database part. So this is how the overall uh, basic understanding of P&ID plus objects plus features plus versions plus company name plus current company plus database plus objects, right? Plus difference between AutoCAD and Smart P&ID. That's how
Yes.
we have gone through all this information. Okay.
Yes.
Th-
Okay.
this will now give you some sort of idea, like how this software is. I mean, what is the difference between AutoCAD and this Smart P&ID, and how this software, or why this software is there in the market. Okay, and why many major oil and gas industries like Shell, Chevron, ExxonMobil, many Gulf, I mean, in Gulf country, almost 90 percentage of companies, Gulf countries, uh, who are